Where is the pain? Can you point to where it
Yeah,
is?
it's like right back here.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like, it's overshadowed today by the massive migraine I have, but, so here, and then it goes through the groin and down, and back of the leg, you know, like the sciatica, but it sits.
So, okay.
It's like I want this to pop, like the way I usually get it to pop, is
Yeah.
to do like the yoga and like push my hips over and get it to
Okay.
release, that's how I find.
And,
Or
and it
like
actually
my
hurt?
fists.
Okay, and it actually goes
Yeah,
down
yeah,
into
cause
the
it'll,
groin?
yeah.
Okay.
It's all end up with like a lacrosse ball or something to roll over.
Okay.
Trying to get that to release.
Okay. So based on, we'll go over the x-rays in a minute, because I want to do my exam first
Okay.
and then compare it to the x-ray. Nothing like overly concerning, except it is, kinked up in certain places, and you do
Mhm.
have a pretty bad rotated pelvis,
Oh,
which
nice.
is probably what we'll see. That's why I don't want to get ahead of myself. But I'm just interested more in the migraines. How often? are these migraines?
I don't know, I think this is a cluster, cause it's like, keep getting shooting pains from back here up to the front, on this
Okay.
side.
And is it always on the right side?
No, I think the other day was on this side, depends on who I'm working with, I think. But yeah, but today's been just massive headache.
Okay.
I already took like 3 ibuprofen, so I usually take a Flexeril at night. But today's just a bad headache, I don't know what it is. But the hip has been just at night, like as soon as you try to go to sleep, you're like tossing and turning. You're like, it's burning and you want it to pop and you can't get it to pop.
Yeah, understand.
So
And
that's all I got.
burning, pain,
Yeah,
throbbing
it'll go
sometimes?
down the groin and the side, so the side it goes.
Does it ever shoot?
Yeah, occasionally, not like constant. Usually it's just a constant throbbing, like just uncomfortable.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
but I'm like, I know it's out of whack, obviously,
Yeah.
but I can't get it to. When I was doing yoga more, it wasn't as bad. So,
And what are your goals? If I ask you, like, what are your goals or what you hope to get out of today or in general, chiropractic?
I just sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, so just that, get this back in place.
Okay.
Not so tight, I guess.
And did Jen tell you like a little bit about what I do? So I do very specific style of adjusting. Like it's like a structural correction
Okay.
based on the symptoms you present with
Yeah.
and everything else we went over.
Okay.
So I'm already picking up on the rotation of the pelvis, where the pain is, the pain patterns going down the inner part of the thigh, what nerve roots those are addressed with, and that's what I'm going to adjust.
Okay.
And the goals are to get the best set we can,
Yeah.
for it to hold as long as we can.
Yeah.
I have never adjusted you before, so it's possible that if I don't give it everything I've got and get like the absolute best adjustment, it might take a few.
Yeah. Okay.
But in all honesty, I would love for you to like not have migraines anymore, so we're gonna address that today too, unless you don't want to. It's
Yeah,
not-
the neck scares me, but whatever.
Does it scare you?
Yes, you're either gonna die of a heart attack or somebody cracking my neck.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what it is. It's just, I have a hard time relaxing with that.
Okay.
I don't know.
If you'll let me help you, I know I can.
If you won't kill me or paralyze me,
I won't. All
I'm
right.
gonna figure it out.
So, here's what we'll do. You've never had like a neuro-related surgery?
No, I have factor 5, found that out, which is what I think affects my blood pressure. And that's my job.
So it's interesting. We actually have a little bit more hypertonicity on this side.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe this would be more turned off and this would
Yeah.
be compensating. But this right here is pretty agitated. And again, that pelvis is rotated out, that whole pelvis is shifted here.
Okay.
But you've done such a good job with your spine compensating that it's beginning to come back this way, actually pretty fast. And that's causing all this to be tight.
Okay. I can see it.
And go ahead and just rock back from up top. Like kind of fall right into my hand. There you go. And go back and rock back again. There you go, just a few times that way. Does this hurt at all?
Mm-mm.
Rotate you this way a little bit.
It does. It doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel good.
No, it radiates to the front.
I'm gonna just melt it. So you should cluster.
Yeah, that works. Something right.
Without an X-ray,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be very, very, very careful. Still gonna adjust you if we need to. And I already think that this is probably kind of tender, huh?
Yeah.
Like a lot of pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah. like we're looking at you from the back,
Yep.
right side, left side.
Yep.
But that's a direct line across that
Gotcha.
L4, and then it drops down pretty significant. The biggest concern though is this line down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So the pubic symphysis bone there, it
Mhm.
rolls over and crosses the middle. So your whole pelvis
Mm-hmm.
is shifted this way.
How did I do that?
Probably an injury at some point. I mean,
I don't know.
obviously, compensation from a broken leg.
Well, yeah, I broke my leg in 2014, but I mean, and then this knee has always given me problems, and then I had hardware removed out of this leg in October last year, November, something like, no, November.
Right.
And so obviously I was out in a boot because of that.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I'm curious, or we're about to find out if you actually have like a flat lumbar curve,
Okay.
because these holes here on the
Right.
pelvis are quite wide, and usually they'll be narrow from somebody who does this.
Uh-huh.
You might actually have a little bit more of this like kind of tucked pelvis, and that may be because you have lost a lot of your lumbar curve down in here.
Okay.
And that's just something else to keep an eye on, especially with that nerve pattern, that trace pattern that comes around this way, as I said.
Yeah.
Because those discs could be irritated. But either way, I'm gonna examine, I'm gonna find out. I'm 99.9% sure we're gonna start on here on this foundation anyways and get rid of that right hip pain,
Okay.
and then go from there.
Okay.
Cool.
Do it.
Any questions?
No.
Time to get you fixed.
Okay.
So go ahead and stand on up. And actually, let's start in here first. Nice and relaxed. This way. Little piece of it.
Yeah.
All right, head on up. Push down with this hand off the table, like that, to stand up. Walk back and forth just a couple of times, like from there back to there.
Am I gonna get taller?
Everybody says they feel taller after they get it.
No. I have to find the cabinets at work and they're like, what the hell's wrong with you? I was like, I'm old, I'm shrinking. I think I'm like 3'9" now.
All right, that's it. Come on up. You might have only gotten it on the first one.
I can feel it. I don't feel taller.
You don't feel taller? No?
I want my money back.
Pressure right there. All right, so relax your whole body, like let it sink into the chair.
I'm trying.
And you're just gonna have my hand on here just so I can guide you into the right spot, because what you need to do is actually double chin yourself and push back into me. And now let your head relax on the right. There you go. And let it drop. Just a little more. I'm gonna make it really light, I promise. That's why it's like kinda like this. Yeah. No. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
One of those people, I always popped my back and everything else, but I never did my neck. Like my brother would always crack his neck. I'm like, I can't do that. But like this morning driving to work, it was like, I just went to go stretch it and it popped.
Your neck?
Yeah, but I'm not cracking my back all the time, you know. Just doing anything, yoga or whatever. If I feel like it needs to pop, I'll try and pop it. But I won't ever do my neck because I'm always afraid of it. I'm like,
Have
no.
you ever had something like this, like a little massager tool?
Yep, Kyle, when I was with Kyle, he bought one of the big ones that they use at the gym.
Tell me if you like the way this feels. Feels good?
Uh-huh.
actually a lot better. It's like sometimes just a little relaxation.
Well, David came up and started rubbing my
Sit up
arms,
straight.
rubbing my shoulders, talking about my dressers, and then from behind, and I was like, oh, he goes, I'm leaving. He walked away. Lisa, she knows how to clear a room. I was like, but it feels so good. I have the worst headache.
Do you still have a headache?
No.
Really?
Yeah, it's starting to go away.
Good. Yeah, I'll have to know, I guess, what you can tolerate for me to like thrust as hard as I want to and catch you off
Yeah.
guard. Because one of the things I don't want to do is
Yeah.
know that I can catch you off guard and then you hate me for life.
No.
Especially because you're hesitant about the neck. I'm literally getting the brachial plexus and all the nerves that innervate the arms and fingers to decompress.
Yeah, I can feel it. I'm left-handed, so it's fine.
Oh, you're left-handed.
Mhm.
You're a genius.
No, we're just the only people in our right minds.
That's a good one. I like that. Just like no puns.
I love puns. Benji and I do.
All right, Ash.
Thank you.
That's good. So I would have loved for the pelvis to set a little bit better,
Yeah, no, it's gonna take a couple times.
but it moved pretty good. The first one, right?
Yeah.
Which was what we call the major. In the Gonstead work, we call that the major because it's so rotated over. But it's a good start.
Okay.
And-
Let's start from there then.
Okay.
If I have to come back and see you, I'll come back and see you. I only look this pretty on like Fridays and Thursdays and